As Canada's first and most prestigious school of business, Ivey has been revolutionizing business education for more than 90 years. The Ivey experience is transformational, nurturing leaders who are among the best in the world. We don't just do things differently, we do them better. Success at Ivey is measured by the real-world success of our alumni, the visionaries, the risk-takers, the architects of strategy and growth, those that inspire us. When integrity and excellence meet, they manifest the very principles of Ivey. It is the embodiment of these principles and a measure of exceptional achievement that we honor one individual with the Ivey Award for Leadership in Business as we explore the anatomy of a leader. Michael Kanofsky, the quiet architect of the deal.
Michael's, in many ways, is not the prototype of a business leader and a highly successful entrepreneur.
Here's a person who's, in some respects, a very ordinary person, and he's a humble individual, and he would say he's not a particularly distinguished person, but it's just that when you do things with excellence in everything you do, and you do them with integrity, you get great results, and that's what creates a terrific individual.
Michael has very high standards, and excellence is probably the best way to describe those standards. He's not kind of burdened with some sense of, in my own opinion, with some sense of perfectionism, but he whatever he does, he would like to do it really well.
All the clues were there right from the outset that he was a really, really unusually capable strategic thinker. Unusually. Like, this is you talk about people being above average or top quartile. No. We're talking about somebody who is, you only meet a few of them in your whole business career.
What people really don't know, even though he's been exceptional at building net worth, in any one deal, he's put at risk very little capital. It's remarkable what a intelligent, savvy investor Michael is.
I think he's done extraordinarily well in a variety of businesses, as an entrepreneur, as a CEO, as a corporate director, as an investor. So it's a pretty wide range, from tiny little companies to huge 10, 20, 30 billion dollar companies. To me, people in business who do really well have a series of common factors. They have, generally speaking, have high intelligence. Michael's a very intelligent individual. He is a quick learner. He's interested in the facts. It's not just about general beliefs, but he's very interested in the facts, and then he makes his judgments from the facts.
He's very restless and very curious intellectually, so he has the ability to accumulate and integrate a tremendous amount of data, which he is able to use in making his decisions.
He really wants more information, and that's the way he deals with the realities of uncertainty in decision making.
He's very persuasive with his views because he researches carefully. He's very analytical. His engineering background, he's facile with numbers. And of course, MBA, and then investment banking experience. He's very well educated.
He and John Haig were the founders and leaders of North Star Energy, and North Star was a very successful company. Of course, it was a conventional oil company, but it had a lot of other interests as well.
We really saw the world quite similarly in terms of what kind of risks we should be taking, or how we should be financed, or what the alternatives were. But I was always playing catch up with Michael in terms of alternatives. He was more creative than I was ever going to be, thought about more options than I could ever, manufacture. And so if anything, I was maybe the hold Michael back, because there was just nothing we couldn't do. We took huge risks, and I'm not even sure we understood what kind of risks we were taking. So we were risk takers and not conventional.
In a few times I've seen just a hint of braggadocio. And that's when Michael's done one of these great deals And I've been in a venue where he's talked about it. And at the end, after he's walked through what he's done, there's a little bit of a smile and a little bit of a giggle, and he goes, "It's a thing of beauty."
We have, over the years, been great confidants and discussed many business issues. It's a terrific thing in life and in business to have a confidant who you can raise ones just on sort of a private basis.
I think trust is the word that comes to mind that I just don't want to forget to mention to you when I think of my relationship with Michael. Absolute trust at a level that, frankly, I just don't know where else in my life I would have the trust that I had and have in Michael Konofsky.
So Ivy has a great reputation, not just in Canada, but worldwide.
They provide the leaders for tomorrow. And that's another aspect that Michael's quite interested in, is mentorship. He's always been interested in helping people, growing people, providing guidance to people.
There's a lot of group work in the school environment, a lot of project work. And Michael was the kind of guy you wanted to be on his team because he worked hard and he was good. And so Michael was a ticket to a good grade, I think.
I think Michael is a great example, a great model for young people to be looking at, in their own considerations as to how it is that they would like to develop themselves.
Michael's punctuality is very much in question, and he's always late.
Going somewhere with Michael, there's Michael time and then there's real time, and Michael time usually is about an hour after real time.
We've had a little fun around the ARC board table, this contest between his good friend Mac and Michael as to who's the latest, both in terms of frequency and duration.
Yeah, there's been a little bit of a competition between Michael and I as to who was late the most and by what quantity. And I've declared that he's the winner. He's late most often.
It does reveal one of Michael's most appealing attributes, and that is when he's engaged with someone, he gives his full attention. And I think Michael doesn't even look at his watch until the discussion is over, and then he finds himself late. So in that respect, his lack of punctuality is a big strength as well.
This award for leadership to Michael and the annual awarding of it is the kind of thing that raises its profile and raises the awareness in the business community and among the students of the stature of Ivy. I mean, it's to me, it's the gold standard. Michael, in some ways, this is your worst nightmare. Everybody's here talking about you, and you're going to have to say something if you haven't already. Everybody here has come because they're your friend and they respect your background. It's a wonderful award from Ivy. You should be honored, and I'm sure you are, and you deserve it. You deserve a great deal more than that, and I think you're getting it every day from your friends and family and the people who know you and work with you. So congratulations on this wonderful day. You're very deserving of this award. And Ivy, you picked a wonderful recipient who's so respected in our community.
Well, I'm so pleased for Michael Konofsky being recognized. This is a deserving award for a guy that in my business experience was just the finest fellow I ever had the privilege to do business with.
Michael, I can't think of anybody more deserving of this recognition than yourself. And your contribution to business and your contribution to the community and family and the friendships you hold and the respect you command, I believe, make you incredibly deserving of this recognition.
To me, he's just a very balanced individual. He covers a lot of different bases in life, not just in business, but in life. And he's very successful in each of them. and he's got such a positive outlook in life, and it inspires the people around him, and it's inspired me. Michael, I'm very thankful of that to you, and you make life better. You make business better, you make life better, and all the people that come within your orbit, I think, feel that. And so we all should say to you a huge thank you for who you are.
Well, right from the start, basically I appreciated Michael very much because he was honest, direct, and you knew where you stood. So that's what you need, with relationships. And no, he didn't put on the dog or anything else. He was Michael. But the family are very proud and pleased that Michael was cited for Ivy's Leadership Award for this year. Congratulations, Michael.
The only other thing I was going to say is that those of us who know Michael well love Michael. We love the guy. He's a fantastic person. We need more Michael Kanofskis on planet Earth, and the world will be a better place.
And I thought I would leave the last word here tonight and quote one of Canada's great icons, Donald S. Cherry. You know, back to this thing of beauty, one of Cherry's common comments on Coach's Corner is, he's a beauty. Well, Michael, you're a beauty. And thank you for everything you've done for all of us.
The Calgary Ivy Alumni Association thanks the following for their support: Alta Gas, ARC Resources, BMO Capital Markets, Bonavista Energy, CIBC World Markets, Deloitte, Devon Canada, First Energy Capital, Griffiths Energy International, Pure Technologies, Scotiabank, Seven Generations Energy, TD Securities, TransAlta,